All right, let's go, hometown team, Bucks. So don't step up, step up.
K Sports checks in with our loyal viewers with a broadcast from Utah, downtown Salt Lake City, Utah, the home of the Jazz. We've got some terrific NBA action in store for you today. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. From the sideline, we'll have David Aldridge. We'll be hearing from him in just a moment. You take a look at Milwaukee here.
And coming off their championship last season, that success, I believe, carried right over into this one. They played at a high level all year long and stand poised to make another run at the title.
Not sure if it's cockiness. It feels just like extreme confidence as they enter every game with a bullseye on their back.
Yep, that one goes in there. And Greg, as the playoffs loom in the distance, for those teams who have overachieved in the regular season, how do they ensure that their success continues in the postseason?
Well, listen, the skeptics will remain. And you've got to understand the playoffs are a different animal. You have to be resilient and adaptable. And when that adversity hits, that's when your focus has to rise.
And Portis throws it down.
Well, an outstanding floor general right there. Holiday has switched between point guard and off guard, and a great feel for when guys are open.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve. Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And Portis throws it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
And it's in there.
And how about the recognition by Gobert? I mean, of course, it does help when you're 7 feet like Rudy. It can give you a clean view of the court. And that's another basket for them. They have really come out blazing here in the first.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first personal
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
Really some great drives to the basket here early on for these guys.
I also like on the offensive end how they're working to get the ball into the paint, into the teeth of the defense. They've created a lot of high percentage shots so far.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
That's his first personal foul.
And with Drew Holiday in his defense, Brent, he lets this team get away with things they normally couldn't.
Well, Kevin, the one thing that's really great about Drew being able to be switchable in that way is how much more confidence he gives every other defender that's on the floor with him. He takes the toughest guy on offense, and he shuts him down. We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space, just clanked it.
That one drops for him.
And he's been a terrific point guard in this league for a long time. Mike Conley just knows how to play.
Shoots from the right block. The shot by Holiday, no good. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. They trail by 6.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
Here's Portis.
2 minutes.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. And it's Utah's ball. They're getting their first look of the season at the Bucks in this one.
It's not often we get to see this matchup, but it is a doozy when we do. Just two powerhouse teams facing off.
Well, if I had a calendar, I would have circled this one. But I love it when they get together. Last year, they split the 2 games between them, and I'll bet their battles are just as tightly contested this year.
To the middle. Lopez. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Mitchell with it. It's Ibaka picking him up. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And how about the awareness of Mitchell? That's what stands out to me. He has a decision to make and does it with terrific timing.
With the drive. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Interesting to watch the evolution of Serge Ibaka, just improving that shooting and that confidence to be a perimeter threat.
Ibaka hits both of them. And with Ibaka, he doesn't shoot a lot anymore, but he's still very efficient.
Well, I think, Kevin, that's what makes him an ideal fit with a team that has two-star players or other guys who are going to draw attention away from Serge. He can spot up on the weak side, get into a great offensive rhythm, and knock down shots.
Here's Ibaka. Allen trying to break free. Ibaka, no luck. And the jam by Rudy Gay.
Impressive handle by Rudy Gay. Don't often see that out of the 6'8" slender forward.
Ibaka, no luck. Jazz leading by 3. Pass to Whiteside. Back to Gay. And the jam by Rudy Gay.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Yeah, leaving nothing to chance there. Ibaka goes up strong and finishes with a little attitude. Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
They swipe it. Here's Mitchell. 4 seconds left. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Mitchell's got 6 points. Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Jazz lead by 7. Live from Vivint Smart Home Arena. You're watching 2K Sports.
Trim that shit like haircut. Well.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Utah Jazz?
Really some great drives to the basket here early on for these guys.
What else I'm seeing is that the mid-range shot is going to be available all night. So far, they're knocking those down.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Donovan Mitchell is a force offensively, of course, but he knows there's room for work at the other end. He said, I feel the need to really get after it defensively and show that. Watch film on every person I'm guarding. Defense travels. Offense comes and goes. Guys, back to you.
He's never satisfied, and I love that about him. D.A., thanks. And it's blocked by Ibaka.
The size, the timing of Ibaka, tailor-made for protecting the rim.
And Lopez throws it down.
Gonna come all the way back.
They've worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
Yeah, G.A., that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for him.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
Bucks trail by 5.
Oh boy.
Here's Matthews.
Wesley Matthews.
Lays it up and banks it in.
Goes to
Fundamental play there from Lopez, spotting the open man and then sending him the ball.
Clarkson looking for an opening.
Get shit out of here, boy.
And it's
Keep going.
blocked by Ibaka. Pass to Matthews. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession. And we all know that star players get a few more perks, but Greg, that can also stir up misgivings in a locker room when things aren't always equal.
Kevin, it's a great point, and coaches really have to be careful. If you're holding one player accountable and giving another a pass, that tends to lead to a fractured locker room.
And Antetokounmpo Second chance shot. Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see. Not a problem. First turnover of the game, but overall, I like how they're taking care of the basketball.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
Utah making a change here. Bucks trail by 5. Pass to Antetokounmpo. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Antetokounmpo's got 6.
He's a hard guy to guard everywhere on the floor, but more than anywhere else, Giannis can get you in the paint. That's where he lives.
Conley with it. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. They grab their own miss. And Zabuki, good.
And Kevin, they dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
Pass to Portis. It's deflected. Back to Conley. He drains the quick shot. And now a 7-point Jazz lead.
Came into the NBA as an average shooter at best. Conley's worked as hard as anyone to improve his shot. Part of why he's had such a stellar career. And that's something that seems to get overlooked with Giannis. Now, how gifted a passer he is for a player of his size.
Well, the other thing, GA, that's awesome is that as he's going along here, you can see moments where the game is literally slowing down for him. So you take a guy who's won most valuable player awards, and now the game's getting slower. Man, that's some dangerous stuff.
They retain possession. The Jazz working the ball around now. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. O'Neal from long range. Another miss for him. Now shooting 1 for 4 from the floor. Middleton right side. Outside Matthews. Antetokounmpo trying to break loose. Matthews no good.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul. In for the Bucks.
Jazz leading by 3. Pass to Bogdanovic. Here's Alexander Walker. Defended by Allen. Scooped up. Gobert can't hit. They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
Giannis bringing it down, using that sensational length to get that finish.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
A shot by Alexander Walker, no good.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
And Giannis throws it down.
Yeah, Giannis has the hard hat on right now, going to work. So good, so long, and just terrorizing the D.
Utah foul.
And it's Royce O'Neal with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul. Buck substitution.
Holiday with it. Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Milwaukee. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. And here's Gay. He'll bring it up for Utah. Conley with it, and Allen picks him up defensively. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Pass to Middleton. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Gobert with the block. They get it back. Utah trailing here. And here's the fast break. And it's Mitchell missing. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Giannis outside. Right side, Portis. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Portis has got 10 points.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches. It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play. Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
And footwork really so important. Donovan threads the drive there with such grace.
Timeout called, the Bucks.
And they call him Spider because of that long wingspan, 6'10" at present. But standing 6'1", Mitchell needs that to compete defensively at that shooting guard position.
Let's continue this good ass game then. Let's do it.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on,
let's get it in.
For your chance, dancer.
Go Biggie Baca.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. And we know what Mitchell can do offensively. But, Greg, how do you evaluate his defensive need?
And, Kevin, without question, there's room for improvement. I'd say he's probably below average, but he has the tools that if he tightens up that part of his game, look out.
Come on, Giannis, y'all. We played
Both
Minnesota
good from the line
today. They might
that
be
time.
playing already.
And Greg, Giannis is such a handful on the offensive end. And the teams have no choice but to foul.
And it is hard because Giannis knows how to create contact. And refs have started to give him the benefit of the doubt. He'll be getting double-digit free throw attempts for a long time.
Here's Bogdanovich. Right side. Can't hit the putback. Bucks leading by 5. Back to Holiday. Hangs in the air. And it's good on the layup.
Assist goes to
Holiday's got his second bucket of the game to go.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Good work defensively by Gay. So it's Utah now.
Go, y'all.
Next up for them, the Knicks, a road game in New York. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, with the addition of Jrue Holiday, this Bucks team has gotten even better. Giannis Antetokounmpo said, we've got a lot of talent and great players. I really believe in this group. As long as we stay healthy, we'll find a way to compete every night and give ourselves a chance. Guys?
David, they're stacked, that's for sure. Thanks.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
That's where height really does help. Sees over the top of the defense and can deliver.
And Giannis gets it to go.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And Whiteside stops it home.
Awesome jam from Whiteside there, really dropping the hammer.
Bucks leading by 7.
Can't stop it.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And Giannis throws it down.
The assist.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. The Jazz doing their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
So both teams making some changes here. And so Bogdanović nails both of them.
And Holiday just does so much on the floor, but for me, defense is his #1 attribute. He's arguably the best perimeter defender in the league.
At the line for the Bucks.
Holiday, an elite defender, Greg, as you said, makes life difficult for opposing guards.
And he does a great job of playing D with his feet. Comes up with some blocks and steals each game as well. Never gets lost on a play.
Go, Lopez. Go.
Here's Lopez. And Whiteside sends it back.
Well, those kind of shots should come with a warning label. Caution, Hassan Whiteside is around. He's simply one of the best shot blockers in the league.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
And it's sent back by Allen. To the paint. Here's Holiday. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Grayson Allen.
Holiday's got the lead up to 10 now for the Bucks. Breaking down some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Bucks.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
And they've done a terrific job defensively, causing some turnovers. And then cashing in on those, well, that just makes all the difference.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
This team did something at halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
Kicks it out to Allen. Back to Giannis. Shoots.
You do that.
And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
Defense shaking their heads, no idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
And the jam by Whiteside.
They're pretty comfortable right now, getting his offense going in more ways than just the block.
Offensive rebound. Here's Antetokounmpo. Makes it off the glass. Giannis has got 32 points.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
I love Bogdanovic's ability to put the team first. When he sees one of his guys open, he's a willing ball mover.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. The Bucks on top, up by 10. Live from Vivint Smart Home Arena. You're watching 2K Sports.
Good ass game. Let's go.
The 4th quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Bucks. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. They've got the Timberwolves ahead of them next in Minneapolis. Clock at 6. Pass to Lopez. He can't hit that time. Gobert with the defensive effort.
There's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
No, this is about as high-octane a game as you're going to find.
And here comes House, leading the fast break. Here's Mitchell. Looks good, is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
And there's an edge to Mitchell's game. He wants to be the guy in charge, and if that means he's got to get physical, he'll do it.
Gobert with the block. And now Utah, fast break. House has got the ball.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
First free throw is good.
At the line for Utah, Daniel.
And so House nails both of them.
Milwaukee timeout.
Even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Timeout called, the Bucks.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
He has a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well, Mike Budenholzer had some advice for the team during the timeout. He said, I want us to play as though we're behind. We're good when we play with urgency. We're bad when we become complacent. Don't become complacent. Let's go, guys.
Thank you, David. Baseline try. Here's Portis. Count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
The shot by Middleton, wide open. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Pretty good recognition of Clarkson. He's moving the ball and some good things starting to happen now offensively.
Back to Middleton. Middleton is doubled. Pass to Ibaka. Back to Middleton. Over Gay. Another miss by Middleton.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level. And his tonight has been high.
And this is the time in the game when you want to go to your stars. Mitchell delivering.
Nobody near Allen. Drops one in from the wing. And the Bucks lead by 4.
That's a needle in a haystack shot right there. You're not going to hit that one all that often.
And there's the call on That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. On offense with the Bucks. They've led by as much as 10. Middleton on the wing.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Pass to Holiday.
When I'm over for one.
Back to
There you
Middleton.
go again.
Takes a 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. And again, Utah run the court in transition. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
Well, beyond the physical stuff, what I like about Giannis right now is the feel for the game. That time, great timing defensively.
Inside. And then Mitchell at the dunk.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Yeah, this is not the team that we saw in the first quarter right now. Way more confident out there.